Yo, what's going on YouTube? It's your boy MB, bringing you my third video of YouTube. Thanks again for all the support on the first few videos. It really means a lot. And today there's a couple topics that I want to talk about. In the background, it's going to be some 3v3 search and destroy, a UMG match. I know I've been bringing you guys a lot of search and destroy, but as a team we've been playing that a lot. I'm going to switch it up. Tomorrow expect a different kind of video for sure. But yeah, let's get right into it. First thing, Super Bowl Sunday is today as I'm recording this. It's about 9 o'clock Pacific time, so Super Bowl is in, 6.5 hours. And I'm going to make some predictions. So, Patriots Seahawks. Who do I think is going to win? I think it's going to be the Seahawks. I think it'll be around a 10 or 14 point game. I feel like they have tons of momentum. With the Patriots, there is the recent controversy with the deflating the balls. However, I don't think that's going to affect them as much as most people think. Bad teams might use that, kind of as like an excuse or just they don't play as well with controversy. But if you have good coaches like Coach Belichick, I think he'll let them turn it into motivation. But I still think the Seahawks are going to win regardless. Too good of a defense, too good of an offense. It's just what I think. The next thing I want to talk about is my thoughts on Advanced Warfare. This game's been out for a while. We're past the honeymoon phase, and I want to tell you what I think. And the main thing when people say Advanced Warfare reviews, the main thing people think about is the whole exosuit situation. Whether they like the exosuit, whether they do not like the exosuit. And I actually really liked it. It brought a lot of verticality to the game. It switched up the pace, made it a lot faster pace. I love fast-paced games. I love submachine guns. It was really right up my alley, fit my play style extremely well. So I was really happy that they did that. My only concern is Black Ops 3, or the next Call of Duty that Treyarch is making, whatever it may be named. I don't know if that's going to have exosuits. People are thinking maybe it's a World War II, kind of like World at War, something like that. And if it's true, and they don't have exosuits, it's going to feel really forward. And then if we come back a couple years later with exosuits, I don't think they can keep going back and forth. I think they need to stick with one and not keep switching it every other year, every 2 years. Um, the next thing I want to talk about, I'm going through these topics pretty quick, just some stuff I want to talk about, is Call of Duty Champs. It's a $1 million, yes, $1 million tournament. First place, I believe, gets 400,000. It's on the Xbox One. And my predictions for that, I think you're crazy if you don't pick up the gaming. There's been tons of roster changes. They have to have some of the best chemistry out there. They have three of the best Slayers, if not the three best Slayers in the game. And then Nate Shot, who people give a lot of hate to, but he's been playing okay recently. He's not as much of a detriment as some people think. But yeah, I think they're going to take first place. If they lose, I'll actually be pretty surprised. But that's my thoughts on that. And then I'm thinking of doing a Q&A video in the future here. So if you guys have any questions about me, I don't know what you guys want to know about me. Just, send me a comment down below. I'm looking to make one of those. Um, Again, we recently picked up a couple new clan members yesterday. Shout out to Zeke Exotic and Mr. Lag. I was actually streaming on Twitch. I might leave my Twitch down in the description below. I usually stream for anywhere from 2, 3, whatever, however many hours at a time. I might put my Twitch in the description. But we were kind of just playing 3's, and he was like, "Yo, can I try out? Can I play with you guys?" We were like, "Yeah." Why don't we get some 2v2s against each other to kind of determine, if you're good or not. And then from there, we'll kind of see if you're a good fit for the team. And he was actually pretty good. I'm not going to sit here and rank our players, but he wasn't the worst player, put it that way, on the UMG MLG team. So I'm looking forward to playing with the new members of the squad. As I said last video, lots of roster changes, a lot less people in the clan. But I agree with Ricard's decision. I think it benefited us pretty well. The next question I have for you guys is, who is your favorite YouTuber? And this is a question that I've thought about a lot. And it's really hard because some YouTubers, they do a lot of different types of videos. So I'll narrow it down for you guys. Who is your favorite Call of Duty video producer or video maker? Now, I thought about it, and I really like competitive Call of Duty. So I thought my favorite competitive Call of Duty YouTuber would be somewhere on my favorite team, which is Optic Gaming. And no, I'm not going to be stereotypical. Oh, Nate Shot. Nate Shot's the best player in the game now. Nate Shot's probably my third favorite YouTuber on the team, to be honest. But my favorite would have to be Crimsix. Crimsix has hilarious vlogs. He's a hilarious guy. He's a lot of fun to watch. He seems like a really cool dude. Shout out to Crimsix. He's going for another tournament win at CoD Champs. I believe he will get it, as I said previously. The next thing I want to talk about is how did I get my PSN name? A lot of people ask me that question. They're like, yo, what's MB? What does MB stand for? This and that. And to be honest with you, I don't really know. Over the holidays, when I was, I want to say third grade, nah, older than that, fourth or fifth grade, my mom and my dad got me a PlayStation because my dad used to travel a lot. He got these rewards points for it, and he was able to get a PS3 for free. So he actually got me that over the holidays as a present. And he didn't know very much about the PS3, and he actually made a PSN with that gamer tag, and it's something like about this his car he used to have. MB is for Mercedes Benz 560 SL is the series whatever. So I actually didn't make it, but it kind of just stuck with me. Everyone calls me MB. I'm not going to completely change my name. So when I joined this organization, I just kept I Prime MB as my new gamer tag. You probably haven't seen it. You've probably just seen my original MB560 SL gamer tag. The other one I do play on a decent amount, especially UMGs. There's a lot of people I like to play UMGs with, so I like to have multiple teams, so I'm not just stuck with one group of players. I have around 6 teams in total, 2 MLG teams, 4 UMG teams. I think that's all I have, but yeah, we played pretty well as a team yesterday. Um, we were calling out, we were having a good time. We weren't really, to be honest, trying as hard as we usually were. We kind of fooling around a little bit. But we played for, little over an hour, maybe more than that, I don't know. But yeah, so a couple things I have envisioned for the future, like how often I'm gonna upload, whatever. I know gameplay in Call of Duty for some of you guys is getting stale. Pretty much everything out there, all the gameplay has already been posted. And due to the fact that I'm on PlayStation and Xbox gets DLC a month early, I can't really, go say, oh, first time doing zombies. I mean, everyone's going to see zombies already. So, Friday, Saturday, Sunday, Monday, I'm thinking I'm going to be posting gameplay. Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, I think I'm going to be posting something else, whether it just be a commentary, supply drop openings, whatever. I have awful luck at supply drops. Let me guys know if you have for some reason really good luck. But I've never gotten the Speakeasy, never gotten the RIP, the Obsidian Steed, the Inferno, nothing like that. However, I was pretty fortunate. I did get the Doctor and the Quick Bolt, and I do snipe quite a bit. The only thing that angers me is I can't use that in one shot. If I could use that in one shot, oh, it would be unstoppable. But the next thing I want to talk about, a question I get asked a lot is, of all the players you play with, who's the best? Who's your favorite player, whatever. I'm not going to really address that 100%. I can kind of tell you what we're good at, individually, but I can't really, I'm not going to rank them, We're all pretty even. I would say that Ricard Nunez, who was in the first video, I don't think he's in this one. He wasn't able to play yesterday. He was only on pretty late at night. He wasn't in this video. Um, I don't know what happened. If you're watching that video right now, I was checking the scoreboard and I was looking at my Twitch chat, and there's this guy. I don't know what happened. But Ricard Nunez is probably our best respawn player. He's a great slayer, great gun skill. He knows callouts, knows rotations. Really good player, great in respawn, pretty good at search too. I taught him a fair amount about search. Not gonna lie. He learned a lot of his search strats from me. And I learned a lot of my search strats from Killa, but I am Killa, so it doesn't make sense. That made no sense. I'm sorry. Um, the next player we have is LR Lobbies. LR Lobbies is a pretty consistent player. He doesn't have very many of those games you see some people have, where they're double negative. They can't get a kill in search. He's always really consistent. That's something good about him. Why he didn't pull the trigger on that shot right there, I have no clue. But he's a good player. He's really funny. We always rap battle, me and him. I think I usually win, but it's debatable. Shane, Crimson Point. Crimson Point is really, really good at one thing. He's really good at getting first blooded and calling him out. No, I'm just kidding. Shane is actually really good in plus situations. And what I mean by plus situations is in search and destroy, when we have more players alive than they have, he does a really good job of, staying as a team. He trades kills a lot. He helps me trade kills a lot. We played really good. We played really well in twos. Um, we had a pretty cool video yesterday. If you didn't see it, it was 2v2. One last round. Not gonna spoil it, but it was a pretty cool video. Another person we play with is Twiz. Twiz. At first, I didn't know what Twiz was like. He seemed like an okay player. We played with him yesterday a little bit. He actually seemed like he got a lot better. Um, all of those members, excluding Shane, are in the clan still. Shane is considering joining. If he hasn't joined already, I think he will eventually. Just a matter of persuasion. And yeah, those are the main topics I wanted to address. Um, One last thing is I'm still looking for some video ideas. I have a lot on my phone. I took notes of a good, 40, 50 video ideas. But I don't know if it's what you guys want to see. Leave a comment down below if you're interested in anything. I'll catch you guys later. Deuces.